Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Happy Saturday. There we go. We are at it again. Sorry for being late. We went out for lunch and it was crazy traffic. And we were like, oops. Yeah, it was like the line for food was long, which we expected, but we didn't account for traffic. So that was fun. It was for some fried chicken, which was good. But yeah, we are here and all good to stream now. Now tummy's full of some nummy food and ready some shiny hunting. Yeah. So first we can do a quick team recap. We have our newest member, Trendsetter, the Flittle, and she has Confusion, Scything, Disarming Voice, and Quick Attack. And then we got Mr. Car Wash. I still really like that name. I know, he's a little silly Billy right here. He's our little Mankey. He's got Fury Swipes, Low Kick, Seismic Toss, and Swagger. And then finally we have our starter, Fanta the Fletchender, with Flame Charge, Peck, Quick Attack, and Acrobatic. I always like doing a little touch-in, just in case. Yeah. Let me grab my little controller since I'm going to be the one gaming, running around and such. But yeah, so what we could do first is check for any outbreaks and whatnot that we're able to do. Yes, we're not able to do water yet. That one is also water. Let's. Another really water. Bios. Well, wow, that stinks. Well, what we could do now then is make our way over to where the Mareep are if we want to continue that. Or we could continue the cloth, either or. Oh yeah, we were hunting for cloth. Sorry, it's been a little bit. No worries. Yeah, we could do either or. Were we making the sandwich for cloth? It's been such a hot second, I honestly can't remember. Honestly, I can go see if I can see what this is. Oh, well, it's not by the water. I thought it was like a beach. No, it's straight up in the water. Man. You were counting. There's one up left. Yeah. Something I can also do is adjust the time, because I would want to try and do an outbreak shiny hunting. Just a little bit. Yeah, we could do a little road trip in first if you want. And once we get burnt out of that, then we can mess with the clock and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. So what I can do is I'll say road trip to this because I want to see what it is. We won't be able to do it, but it's nice having a little bit of direction. Yeah, for sure. Well, some fun life update stuff. Kill and I got a lot going on behind the scenes, but most notably, we got new jobs. And they won't be starting it like super soon. Yeah, we have a few weeks. But it'll be a nice like hybrid kind of thing where it's like half in office and then half at work. But it sounds like it'll be a nice little job, a little more than what we have been up to, but overall it seems like it'll be fun. Yeah, I think the first few weeks will just be all in person learning, you know, the usual. But yeah, we're super excited for it. It's more of a full-time, you know, career type thing, so super jazzed about that. Yeah, that's one of the big things we had going on. But the whole reason I wanted to bring it up was, with that being said, we are leaving our job at the cafe and our last day was yesterday. And yeah, very odd to be leaving that job, but I'm happy. So glad at the same time. Yeah, no, it's weird to be leaving, but I'm so relieved. I think I've mentioned it, but without going into explicit detail, I have very sensitive skin, and that job was brutal. I did not like with all the washing hands and stuff like that, because I'm a super clean person, you know.
Yeah,
like both
and
of us,
like,
rather.
Yeah, and just being cleanly and doing your job right, just really just tears apart your skin.
Yeah,
Not actual literal tearing, but like
sometimes. But yeah, I'm super glad about that. Let's see something else. Wait,
I swear I have such bad luck.
you can never find
navigating
this like this specific bridge we've tried to cross many times.
And we have crossed it before. You would think I would learn where the turn is. Oh, I just feel like one of these shinks are gonna shine.
I would be okay with that. I love me a little shinks.
Yes. I'm trying to think, what is the next gym or boss that we have to face? Since we've done the first two gyms. Oh, is it
Team Star?
Gyacho?
Yeah, I still am terrible with their names. Though.
No, yeah, I'm bad at names, just in general.
Oh shoot, what was the other thing? I swear
Sorry,
to
were
you.
you?
No, you're all good. I swear there was one other thing I was gonna bring up. Oh, one of the funny things, Kayla, you could take over this story, but oh, I thought one of them was pink. I was like, no way. But
No way.
you can't find this bridge.
No. I think it's down there. Okay.
But the unfortunate thing that happened at the beginning of this week.
Oh yeah. So since
Without
Lindsay and I,
a lot of detail, though. You know.
no, yeah. So one of the things that Lindsay and I did at the cafe was we made some food, and like, that's
I hate that.
But sometimes for making meals, you would have to use a pan to warm up the food,
like
such as
chicken, rice.
Yeah,
whatever.
you know, like you could use it for a whole bunch of things. But one of the things was we would put the pots by a sink where we would wash our hands a lot. But so there would occasionally be super hot pans right by the sink. And one of these times I was like, oh shoot, there's a pan right by the sink, but I can't get it unless I move the pan. And usually it's like I don't touch it at all, but this one time I was like, let me just nudge it out of the way just slightly. And I burnt my hand so bad. Like, luckily it's nothing extremely serious.
No hospital, no nothing like that. Just
yeah, not nearly that extreme, but
pretty like ouchy.
Yeah, very ouchy. And it, like, left like this bad burn basically the entire week. So that stunk. Luckily it's beginning to heal a lot more, so it doesn't hurt nearly as bad as it did at the beginning of the week. But
man, that was a sour way to begin that.
no, yeah, it wasn't like I grabbed the whole handle. I like nudged it with my hand, but it's right in between my thumb and pointer finger.
Yeah,
like
very
that kind of
hard.
like curve. Just like a super unfortunate spot.
Oh, while you were telling your unfortunate story, we have some friends that are joining us. Akitas. Oh, they're working on a resin order. Ooh, that sounds
fun.
super fun. Oh, I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Big Snorlax hugs your way.
Oh, thank you. You too.
And welcome on in, Umbreon and Mr. Kane.
Welcome.
He's saying, what is up, party people? We were late because we were having some food. And now we're full and ready for some shiny hunting. How about you? How's everyone's Saturday going? Is anyone... I bet we're like the only people not playing, Tears of the Kingdom right now.
Did anybody end up getting it? it's one of those things where it's like,
Oh wait, Kane was saying, Omega rip for that burn Halo, wishing you luck with festivals.
no, yeah, luckily it's a lot better now, but man, it sucked that was on Monday out of anything.
Yeah.
Also, just what we are up to. Currently, there's no outbreaks available, so we're just running around before we actually start doing targeted shiny hunting. And sometimes it's fun to get a road trip shiny, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Umbreon saying that they don't have Tears of the Kingdom yet.
Isn't it like $70?
It's like a little more. What's it called? It's more expensive than.
I just remember that being talked about.
I think it's the first game in this new price range. Like now, the next game, like all new games will do that or something. Or maybe that one was a rumor. I just remember this one is more expensive, which is unfortunate.
I've heard people really, really like it though. Mm-hmm. Ooh, luxury ball. Ooh, I wish we had one of those for Trendsetter, but hey, I'll take catching Trendsetter over what ball.
Yeah. Oh, Kane's telling you about how Emily has Tears of the Kingdom. I know she was super jazzed for that game. Yeah.
Yes.
What's it called? I agree. It looks pretty similar to Breath of the Wild. So what I keep seeing is, if you love Breath of the Wild, you'll love this game essentially. You know, like the people I know play a lot of Breath of the Wild are really enjoying it. You know, like content creators and stuff like that. And like, good for you. That's awesome. But I'm not super interested in getting it. I didn't play a lot. Like, Kayla, you want to say what system our Breath of the Wild is for?
The Wii U.
We are the elusive people who never got the Switch one.
I bet if we got it on Switch, I will play a lot more of it. But at the same time, I'm like, sometimes open world is a blessing and a curse for me. I know we've talked about this before, but sometimes I just like, I know the perk of open world is that you get to wander around, but sometimes it's like, I need a little direction or I get bored, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a little nudge, like, hey, you should go do something. I don't know. Like, it's a weird way of explaining it, but sometimes I like get so overwhelmed of like, I could just go anywhere? Really?
Yeah. Like you can do anything.
And it's like sometimes when it's like driven like that, I'll just like go exploring and whatnot. I have a great time doing so, but like I'll get to my destination, I'll be like, now what?
Yeah.
It's a weird kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember Kane was talking about this last when we were talking about open world and getting peer pressured to get Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it feels like one of those games, or the original one. I remember everyone was like, you gotta get it, you know. And I think, you know, it's a good game, but not really my tea, if that makes sense. My cup of tea. I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure people love it, you know, and no ill will. Just, yeah. That's my feelings on Breath of the Wild. I want to watch other people play it though. Huh.
The one on the...
They look the same to me.
To me, they look slightly different.
Oh.
Tiny, like, Pokemon scare me.
I know,
like,
they're so small.
It's like, a Pokemon I want to shiny hunt is Floette at some point. Or
oh, yeah.
Baby, you know, just that whole line. Just because they look Florgus so much. But I'm like, I would probably have to egg that.
Yeah,
I'm not strong enough to do the, what's it called? The overworld.
Oh, little guys, I didn't even see them. Speaking of the little guys there.
Little buddies.
Yeah, I can say I like what y'all were saying. If you like the OG one, you'll like this one too. I feel like that's a good way to say it. Yeah, like Kayla and I keep talking about, we follow this content creator who made like a Twitter post that was like, Tears of the Kingdom is like the best game I've ever played and stuff like that, but he was like a speedrunner type that was still playing Breath of the Wild until, you know, Tears of the Kingdom came out type, you know, so yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he really enjoys it.
Yeah.
What's it called? Oh yeah, Umbreon saying Igglybuff's shiny is the exact same. Yeah, it's got that Gen 1 curse sometimes. It's not Gen 1.
It's like different though. Like the other two are fairly similar, especially Igglybuff, but like Jigglypuff, the eyes change, but doesn't like Wigglytuff go like a light purple or something?
No, I think you're thinking of Slowpoke. Slowbro goes purple.
Yeah, but I thought,
I don't think it does.
I thought it was just like slight.
I know there's a color change, but I don't think it goes purple. Oh, Kane saying, I cannot recommend Float hunting in the Overworld.
No, I know. Okay, you told us about like how hard it was for you to get yours. I'm like, oh, I want it so bad, but I would need to think of a way where it's not putting my head against the cheese grater trying to shiny hunt it. Oh, apparently Umbreon ran into a shiny Flabébé. Well, congrats. Wow. That's a lucky one. That is indeed a lucky one.
Oh, I didn't even see this little guy. Hello.
Goodbye.
I always forget that. Kane's talking about how Gen 2 Shiny Iggly was really good. It had green highlights instead of the same pink.
Really?
What's it called? Like, I forget that they do that. Like, they adjust shiny colors sometimes for generations or, you know, X, Y, and Z. Like, I wonder why. You know, like, probably just graphical whatever, and, you know, like, you know, for the different art styles, the different, you know, there's, you know, obviously there's reasons for it, but, you know, I wonder why they don't color grab. Maybe just artistic expression or something?
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, Kane's talking about how he got a huge, like, surge of love for Florges. I forget how we had this conversation. I don't remember how you're supposed to say it. Is it Florges?
Isn't it
like gorgeous?
Yeah, that's how I thought.
And now he's like obsessed with it. What?
Why?
No,
okay,
that happens to me all the time.
I feel like never happens.
Ooh, Kane put called a picture of the shiny, the Gen 2 shiny. Let me. Oh, interesting. The like highlight is really noticeable. Wow. Wow.
Owie.
Oh, and apparently he was saying Lantern's color was bounced around from generation.
Really?
Because isn't it like purple? Like the blue goes purple? Or pinky purple rather? You know. One of those like on the line. What are those? Oh, those are Starly. I couldn't tell what it was for a second.
It's very interesting. Starlies always are like portrayed like very timid. I feel like
they get more confidence as they grow up.
Good for them, honestly.
How I want to be. Oh, the little Smolives.
Gotta look at them. I feel like I was like one of the few people who never got a shiny Combee in Arceus. Felt like most people got that, and I'm like, I love Combee and Vespiquen. Like, I would love one, but I just never ended up.
You just gotta go back.
One day, perhaps.
Kane is saying, yeah, nowadays for Lantern Shiny, it does go blue-purple, or like the blue goes to blue-purple.
Florple. I wonder how many people do shiny living dexes for every single Pokemon game. Like, for example, like if you got a Bulbasaur in the OG game,
Or
you would
like
have to,
Fire Red, Leaf Green or something.
yeah, or yeah, when they're shiny. Like you would have to get it again for Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh,
Let's Go
every
Eevee.
game that Bulbasaur is in, or could be in.
Yeah, like, but you keep them all in the games. So it's like, you have a shiny living dex of Fire Red, but you also have a shiny living dex of, what's it called? Let's Go. I bet that's how most people do it, but I also
That'd be crazy
hear
if-
people, like, transferring them, too.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you did it for like Leaf Green and Fire Red.
Oh my gosh.
The same thing. Oh, look at all the lantern from the or shiny lantern colors and the stream tide chat. Oh my goodness, case of the yawns. I don't know what it is about afternoon. I always get a little yawn or a little sleepy.
Little sleepy.
And that is just my
Sleepy.
curse. I am always sleepy. Ooh, we going on a road trip?
Yep.
Yeah, none of the colors are the same. Very true. I very much appreciate Lantern. Nod, nod.
Yes. I remember I'm pretty sure I probably said this story before too. A while ago, like probably a few years ago at this point. Lindsay and I were doing just personal Nuzlocke in X and Y. And I remember I had a Chinchou / Lantern. And his name was Ryan. And boy, did I love Ryan. He was super, super strong. But I lost him at, what's it called? A random Doug trio on the way to the Team Blair base. Since there's Doug trios everywhere and they always have arena track. So I had Lantern out, or Ryan out. And I was like, oh okay, this will be fine. Since it's a water type, forgetting it was an electric type. I was so sad. I think the arena trap made it so it's like regardless if I wanted to switch, I couldn't, you know. But man, I think about him all the time.
Yeah. Ryan.
Ryan, my guy. I love giving Pokemon just regular human names.
Big fan.
Nothing beats it.
Oh, welcome on in, Glitchy. Happy Saturday.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
And F to pay respects for Ryan.
Yes.
Imagine if you could slide down the hill, like in the one gym challenge.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just, yeah. Oh, yeah! King was talking to Emily earlier today about how he, like, just accidentally tripped and fell into loving Kubfu and Urshifu. I love random Pokemon like that.
Yes. Those are literally the best. I'm trying to think. I know I have underappreciated. Oh, I think the first one that comes to mind for me is oh my gosh, what is it called? It's a Kalosmon. It's rock water type.
Oh, Barbaracle?
Yeah, Binnacle and Babar. Or
Yeah.
no, is that Barbaracle? I can't remember. But that line I really, really like because I was a massive hater on it for a long time. But surprisingly, it wasn't in Sun and Moon. But it wasn't in X and Y, but in Sun and
Ultra Sun and Moon.
Specifically Ultra Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
With the wormholes. I had what's it called? Not Barbaracle, is it?
think so. Think?
I had to evolve form of Binnacle. I can't remember if the Barnacle is the evolution's name or not. But I had one. Her name was Joanne. But I think I had to do something slightly different, like maybe Joan, because for some reason it wouldn't let me do Joanne or something like that. It was something weird. But she was my shiny hunting buddy. She knew, like, I think it was one of the only Pokemon I had at the time that had False Swipe, but she was my rock type.
You're a rock type?
Yeah, and I freaking love her. She is great.
Yes, I love her. Oh, I need to highlight the reason why Kane fell in love was because the name he gave Cubfu was Robert. I love that so much.
Robert!
With bear in it, because, you know, cub.
Yes.
That's so adorable.
Kane, what's your favorite version of Urshifu? If you have a favorite version, that is.
Oh, and Glitchy saying, I love the default expression that the Cubfu make. Yes, the little...
Yes, it's adorable.
Little frowny kind of thing.
Little frowny face.
It is him. It's the perfect illustration. I don't know how to verbalize it, but we know what it looks like there. Oh, a Pokemon that I did a 180 on was I despised Calyrex when he was first shown and all that, but I think one day I was like, oh my god, he's so pathetic. He has little like sock puppet monkey legs, and I was like, actually I'm obsessed with this guy. That's my whole arc on him. I went from hating him so much, and then I was like, oh my god, sock puppet legs.
Sock puppets.
Or what are the monkey? You know, like sock
monkey?
Sock monkey. Yeah. Those little guys. Big fan. Oh, okay, insane. To be honest, I never really used Urshifu a lot. So I've only had Robert. He was a rapid strikes. It's the water one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like multiple is single strike because you can stab somebody behind the back and water kind of flows so you can hit multiple. That's how I like to remember the two.
Wait, what?
Like
what was the dark type analogy you gave?
Like kind of like stabbing somebody behind the back. You only need one powerful strike.
Hello, Kayla?
That's how I remember dark is like evil in Japanese. That's how I remember it. You gotta have it a little sick and twisted.
Oh my god.
What?
Was it flapping its wings? I think it was just holding its wings straight for a second.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay, insane. Dark type just need one chop to the neck, that's all you need.
See? He gets it.
He didn't say stab them in the back.
Strike them in the back.
Oh my god. Holy smokes, this sandstorm makes it hard to see. Is that a Bisharp?
Bisharp, that's a human being.
It is a human being?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no, okay, saying it could be a substitute. Like, stab in the back for chop in the neck.
Yep. Can't see anything here.
What are you doing up here? Just running around?
Yeah, I'm just running.
Wasn't there an outbreak right by here?
Oh, the little guy. I didn't think so.
Up to the left. Up.
Oh,
E.
might as well.
You have to get out of the desert.
Bodied. Because I'm pretty sure the Pokemon over here are like level 50, but hey, it's not a Nuzlocke.
It's a challenge, not a Nuzlocke.
We're only here for shiny Pokemon. Yeah, you can catch Pokemon that are a higher level than you. The only catch is they won't obey you necessarily. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Hi.
Just walking by and saying hi.
Hi. Hello.
Oh my god. Is that the freaking, what is it called?
Balloon boy or whatever.
From Five Nights at Freddy's.
Man, how old is Five Nights at Freddy's?
Didn't it come out like 2015 something? Whee! Yippee! It's been a minute. Is it almost 10 years old?
Wow.
Or am I going crazy? Was
No,
it actually
I
released?
think you're right.
I swear, like early teens. I seem to remember being in like at least high school when it came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Spooked by the pig.
Hello. Goodbye.
What level is it?
Too high.
What level is too high?
29.
Wait, what level are we?
20. At least Trendsetter is 20. We have, what's it called? Candies and whatnot, but I'm saving them just in case we catch a Pokemon super low level.
A baby.
But I'm not opposed to giving them to the Pokemon we currently have.
Yeah, I can say maybe first year, August 2014. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure like 2014, 2015.
Wow, that's wacky.
I mean, next year
year's
is the 10-year anniversary. Wow.
Did I accidentally put myself in a bad situation? Yes, I did.
You can fly. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a closer one to the bridge.
Oh, it's like eerily quiet.
Yeah, there was like nothing.
Okay, the route music is back.
Yippee! Woo!
Oh, so many little guys here.
Gotta look at the tail of those Flappy.
I think it'll be green and not blue.
Yes. I was trying to remember what color it turns.
I know it's supposed to be blue normally, so we can remember that little
I
piece
couldn't
of-
remember what color it was normally.
I think it's blue because, you know, like Mareep is blue. So
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
that's my crazy thing.
For me, it's still crazy, like, since we looked it up last time, that Ampharos is just based off of
A lighthouse?
yeah, I keep thinking about that. I'm like, that's so wacky in a fun way.
Like what
And
other
like
animal?
now, like, I just feel like now it's like, there's Pokemon like, Duraludon where it's like,
Wait, is that
yes.
one? No, that's not it. Oh, welcome on in, Cookie. How are you doing?
Welcome, welcome.
Oh.
That one. Yeah.
And what's it called? Witchy is saying we're supposed to get Pokemon Home support in early 2023. I think we are close to being past early 2023 Game Freak.
Yeah, we're about halfway. That's crazy. We're almost halfway through the year already.
I'm like, what even happened?
Yeah, I felt like 2023 has been going at a weird pace.
Like, when you're excited for something, it goes so slow. Oh, wait. Look at that Tropius. I don't think, but...
Veluza?
No way.
No, we're not doing Veluza. I'm sorry.
No.
If I was strong enough, I'd do it on my own. I just can't do it. Veluza is a bit nightmarish.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, maybe go back and maybe we hunt Mareep for a while then?
Yes. I'll go like here. We can still road trip a little bit.
You're like, don't make me shiny hunt Mareep. Oh, Cookie Flame's been saying, I'm good. I've been waiting for the Pokemon Home, or for Pokemon Home and for the DLCs, but aside from that, I've been good. Yeah, no, that is the mood. I was talking to Kayla, I was like, I don't know the next game I'm like crazy excited for. And maybe it's just a matter of I haven't seen trailers, you know? But like,
yeah.
what's it called? I think the Pokemon DLC and now 6.4 for Final Fantasy 14 coming out. I'm like, those are probably, you know, like Final Fantasy updates, so, you know.
Every 4 months. It only happens, what, 3 times a year?
Yeah. So I've been looking forward to that and Pokemon DLC, but I'm like, what other games are even coming out in general?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people were super excited for Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm like, wait, what comes out after Tears of the Kingdom? Because I'm like, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom will come out. I'm like, oh, it is out, you know?
It's like, I know there has been so much hype for it, like Tears of the Kingdom, but I feel like I'm still surprised that there's even Breath of the Wild 2 out now.
Yeah, no.
Does that make sense? I'm like, I know there has been hype and live streams and all that kind of stuff. I've watched bits and parts of some of them, you know? But I just felt like caught me off guard.
Yeah, no. Oh, yes. I think Kane is right about this. But with Pokemon Home compatibility, wasn't that going to allow for Hisuian Pokemon in Scarlet Bio? I want my Hisuians, like Sneasel in, what's it called? What is this game?
Violet.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't even say the name of this game. Oh, Kane is saying, I almost forgot. Today I wore my Elizabeth hoodie at the fast food place me and Emily went to. The guy taking our order recognized it and talked about Endwalker with us for a good few minutes. Oh, what did he have to say about it? No spoilers for Emily, I hope.
Did he spoil it?
Literally Breath of the Wild, but it has super glue? Oh, yeah. Wait, I forgot. That's one of the new mechanics, isn't it? Like, you can attach things.
I know there's like a elevator one where you can go up and down.
Elevator power, baby.
I feel like we might have passed a darker Ghastly.
No, I don't think so. I know we passed Ghastly. It was not dark. Don't worry about that. And even if we did, there's literally nothing we can do. We can check the VOD later.
If we feel inclined to.
Yeah, no, if you're that stressed, you know.
No, sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. Oh, what's it called? Kane updated his, Endwalker with the fast food employee story, so he came up so close to spoiling it. He opened with, man, I'm so sad we had to kill X character. Bro, that happened in 5.3. What if Emily hadn't gotten that far?
Oh
But it
my
sounded
God.
like he was actually only in 6.0, so he was around where Emily was in MSQ. That is good.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. What is that? I never know what that one is. Nimble. I love Nimble.
I keep wanting to call it like
Time? Oh, cute.
I don't know why, like THYME, like the herb.
The herb. The Herba Mystica.
I was gonna make that joke. Take it back.
No.
Take it back. Oh my God.
These two are passing us back and forth.
Can we get a level 2 electric encounter sandwich? Or
I
is
thought
that
there was
just
the
a treat?
level 1.
Yeah, there's level 1s available to buy, but can we make one?
Let's
see. Can I jump it? Let's go.
Nice. Oh, Kane's saying, Oh, only level 1s don't use Herba Mystica, but level 2 does. Mystica. That's so...
For encounter? That stinks.
Man, that's whack. I can't imagine, like, using Herba Mystica just for, like, a level 2 encounter, you know? I bet you only need 1, but, you know, instead of 2, but still.
No, yeah. I was looking at some guides and I saw some
Yeah, but
level
I
2
think they
encounter,
had...
but it's, like, weird.
I think they're with the Herba Mystica, though. That little cat gift.
What is this? Like, why is it so wide, but it only goes over here?
Oh.
It looks strange.
It does. The little gift that Cookie Flame used. Set the sandwiches.
Gimme.
Oh. Kane is saying it doesn't increase shiny odds and it works well with people who want to hunt for things full odd. Like, because it's just encounter up? I suppose so. That makes a lot of sense. This is like our one dive into full odd shiny hunting, but in my own personal, I would not use Herba Mystica on, you know, encounter over shiny power. More power to the people who do, though. Let's go.
Let's go. And now we wait.
Okay, there we go. Oh, what's it called? Let's go. Sorry, my mind jumps around super fast. The Let's Go reminded me about the Mario movie. I was like, we've already talked about the Mario movie. Fun time. But I was like, thinking about, well, what have we watched recently? I was like, the thing Kayla and I have been going crazy over is Trigun Stampede. Which is
so
very good. But Kayla and I had never watched. We didn't know anything about Trigun in general. So, like, going into that, it was such a delight. I seriously, we are not going to spoil it. And if all that we talked about it, what's it called? All that we talk about it will be in, you know, the first episode, you know? We're not going to spoil anything about this show. Please go watch it on your own. This is our PSA. But,
PSA.
Very good. I didn't even know Vash was a twin until watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Oh, Kane, we should watch more together. What's it called? Dale and I have Crunchyroll, so we get to watch it. Well, or not for free. You have to pay the membership, but we paid the membership when we watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
Also, that season 2 is coming out soon.
I'm excited for that, but
that's another visual delight.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I just feel like, I haven't been so spoiled for an anime, like not a spoiler, but like high quality and good writing in a long time. Like, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of the time, Lindsay and I really like watching shonen.
Wait. Oh, dude, I swear that was a black, like, little, what is it, olive. I was gonna say blackberry, and that's why I hesitated. I was like, blackberry? No. But,
like, I feel like I haven't been this spoiled in a good way, not story spoiler, like, with the show in a very long time. Like, I think I started this and got distracted, where Lindsay and I typically like watching shonen shows, but it's like, sometimes I feel like a lot of the time it'll fall into certain tropes and whatever, which isn't bad. Still like watching shonen anime and stuff like that, you know. It's okay to have a little bit of cheese in the show. I'm a cheese fiend. I love that.
Yeah,
kind of
like
stuff.
one of the shows we watched was Demon Slayer, and I wouldn't say that was particularly good or what is it? Groundbreaking. Yeah, but like it was one of those. we were so bored in college. We were just like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll read
It's
the
like
manga.
one of those things where it's like, I know season 2 is out and like, what's it called? Season 3 is like on its way or out, I'm not sure. Like, but I'm just like, maybe one day I'll go back and watch it, but I'm just like,
It wasn't
yeah.
that good. Oh, wait, Kane was saying, I was literally about to ask where you watched it, lol, because I forgot you said. I want to watch the English dub of Stampede. So bad because I love OG Bash voice.
Yes.
No, he kills
He
it.
hard carries the entire show.
Yeah,
Bash
like-
and his voice actor.
Yeah, no.
Hands down. It makes it so. I was really worried.
I've seen clips of like the Japanese and I'm like, not my Vash. Not my Vash.
No ill will against the
Oh,
voice
no.
actor.
Yes, this is no ill will. It's just like most of the time, like Kayla and I don't care if it's English or Japanese. Like, we watch and enjoy both. But man,
But the English cast,
they kill it. They
So
kill
good.
it. It's hard because I've heard nothing but praise for Bash's English voice actor, but a ton of people love Wolfwood's Japanese voice actor.
Oh, I haven't heard
I have not
Wolfwood's voice actor, but I do really enjoy his. Sorry, it's really. It looks darker, but I don't know. Small ones always give me anxiety.
Yeah.
But man, I
appreciate the little cheese too. From Glitchy.
Yes.
That is a very applicable emote.
like. I feel like so many people are afraid of any tropes or like cliches in their anime or anything. You know, any show or media. They're like, I'm guilty of this too, where I'm like, I don't like it because it has like annoying trope or whatever, you know. Like, I'm trying to think of a good annoying trope. Like, I feel like
Okay, what's it called? I know there's a lot of drama with this, but like fan service tropes, usually with the girl
Yeah.
characters. It's one
You
of
know,
those,
it's like-
I saw somebody make a good point. Like, fan service is fine and all, if it's an adult character. You know?
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, but most of the time in anime, it's not. And I'm like, I hate that
No,
so
yeah.
much.
it's like you can have like a little bit of fan service, just don't make it the whole and point of a show. Like,
Especially if it's a
the
high
whole-
school.
yeah, for me, I'm like, if the point of the show is to be fan servicey, go for it.
Yeah,
as long as
it's
they're
not a-
adults. If not,
Yes.
that's kind of weird and bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I'm watching just like a regular kind of like shonen show, I don't need to see some weird fan service. I'm just here for cool characters or fight scenes, you know? I don't need the fan service.
Oh, what's it called? Oh, wait, quick. Payne made a comment. Fan service paired with the trope of, like, this character looks like she's 10, but she's actually hundreds of years old. Is
Oh
the
my
absolute...
gosh.
Yep, I hate that.
It's like
one of my
those types
most
of
hated.
tropes, horrible.
I hate that so much.
But I'm like, the power of hope or love or whatever, that's the type of cheese I love.
Oh my god, what an unfortunate like conversation to join in. Us bashing. Welcome back, Cravey. 14. There's no way. You're lying
Wow.
with that one.
14?
Wait, let's go. Yippee, 14 months has flown by. Currently a holiday beat. I sadly can't state. But
No
what was
way.
swinging by once I saw it was the anniversary. Sending you and everyone the, what's it called? All the loves. Sending the best fives. Here's to many more months. There we go.
Thank you, Corey B.
Oh,
I
wait.
hope your vacation is going good. Or your holiday, sorry. I'm American.
Yes, you take a long and good rest.
Yes, you deserve it.
Yes, sending you all the loves. And yeah, you take it easy. You deserve it so much. Oh my gosh.
Oh, but
Now
like,
back to the silly conversation we were having.
yeah.
To catch up with what Kane was saying earlier. I've only seen clips of Wolfwood in Japanese, and they got a point. Wolfwood hot, and he's got
Yeah.
Catholic trauma. My type of man. Handshake with that one. I
Yes.
really enjoy Wolfwood a lot. Boyo, thumbs up.
But oh, but I was talking about
and
like
Cookie
a little.
agrees too. Like
Yes.
with the whole conversation, I assume we were having, like
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm like, sometimes I feel like people like
People what?
are. I'm trying to think of how to explain it.
Like if any
a little bit of
tropes-
cheese, where it's like people are like, oh, it's too cheesy, like power your friendship or love or whatever. Like, I don't know why that's the first one coming to my mind, but I'm like, I want to see people be happy.
I want to see the power of
I'm
love.
fine with that kind of cheese,
It can be
something
done
that-
expertly, or it could be done half, like half baked.
Half-cooked.
Just not done the best.
It depends on
So
how
I
you
can
do
see
something.
both, but like, it can be done very, very well. But if people use it as a crutch, like, to circle back to Trigun and stuff like that,
Yes,
Kayla and I have
please.
been non-stop talking. Kayla and I are film studies minors. I think we bring that up so much, but that was like some of our passion in college was analyzing film and media, and the amount of what's it called, just analysis Kayla and I have done with the the Stampede in particular.
For
Like-
me, it's also like something I really, really enjoy about Stampede. What's it called? Is the fact that it is 3D.
Yeah,
Because I was very hesitant going into it because I've seen 3D anime like shows before, like Ruby, like given only the first 2 seasons or so, like
when it
I'm
came
definitely
out.
not caught up and probably won't ever be. But and it might have gotten better, it might have gotten worse, I'm not sure, but it was like I saw that, and like sometimes anime likes to integrate 3D into their anime,
Like
and
mecha or enemies or
and
armor.
like occasionally it just doesn't
clashes.
blend super well. Yeah, like sometimes it's like blatantly obvious if like an animation studio does 3D, and sometimes it's a strikeout, but sometimes it's a home run, that kind of thing. But
Oh my
like,
gosh, wait.
Trigun Stampede looks gorgeous.
No, dude, that was like a big selling because I went in super skeptical. But man, he's, like with the little asterisks, sure, maybe some scenes, look funky, but like
there's definitely a few
the
scenes
vast,
where I'm like,
majority, like I'm talking 90 to 99%, he's just beautiful, just gorgeous animation. And Kane was saying, I've heard tons of people complain about Tri-Stamp and brag on the 3D animation. They say because it's 3D, it's got no personality. I could have killed. You're entitled to your own opinion, but Tri-Stamp is gorgeous and so full of life. That is me
completely
exactly.
agree. I'm like, I've seen, like, given I've only seen the clips of people dragging it, like there's a Berserk 3D anime like a few years ago, and that one
We
looked
never watched it,
horrible
but
and
I would have been so sad if that's what happened to a show I was into. Like if I were into
Yeah.
Berserk, I would have been really sad. But like, Trigun
Yeah.
people getting fed, like Stampede,
straight up fed. Literally one of the prettiest
and the
shows
action
I've
sequences are so nice.
For me, how I like it is like not only do the character models themselves look gorgeous, like beautifully handcrafted,
Yeah,
seemingly, I'm like they also take time to render or sculpt special faces for over-the-top reaction or moments
Yeah.
and that kind of
I
stuff.
remember seeing bits
like-
of behind the scenes, like with how they would like sculpt the face for, like Bash's super over the top, like wow, I don't know how
Yeah.
to describe it, like he gets like, I'm out of bullets, like I don't know,
Oh no!
like
Yeah.
how they do that kind of stuff, and it was so interesting to see.
Yeah, I feel like I would love to see more shows done like this with the asterisks of they
passion.
take time,
Yes.
and passion, because it's like they use the 3D models to focus on character movement. I feel like, and oh my gosh, is it a good payoff? Like seeing like the flowiness of Vash's cape, like flipping around and like
And his
not clipping. Like for me, like sometimes it's like I'll notice 3D animation and there'll be a super bad clip. Albeit I wasn't looking for it. I was worried about like the cape and stuff like that, you know, like clipping all over the place. But again, they went to town, the Stampede people. Like this, it just looks so good.
And what's it called? And Vash has his like, how do you describe it? His like metal arm, for lack of a better term. I always want to say automail, but that's Full Metal Alchemist. You know, like his one mechanical arm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that is so pretty. Like I
It like
adore.
looks like glass.
It looks like glass, but like it's so intricate and it has like so many different shimmering colors. Like,
yeah,
it's one of those you could definitely tell with the 3D models they were able to make some very detailed outfit choices. Or, you know, like Vash is so complicated, you know what I mean? Like just like looking at him, you know, like complicated to draw over and over. I don't think he would have such a stellar design if they had to, you know, draw him the old-fashioned way. You know what I mean?
Occasionally, like I'll see, not even just in like Trigun, just in general, I'll see like characters with super complicated designs in like anime. I'm like, those poor animators.
Yes.
I can't imagine trying to do like somebody with like 13 belts and you gotta make sure they're all going the same way, or you get the right like rings or anything like that. Like, man.
Oh, what's it called? I want to catch up on what Kane has been saying. Yeah, I've only seen tiny bits of Berserk, you know, like the 3D one, but I can, you can hardly compare it to Tri-Stamp. They're on a completely different levels. Yep.
Yeah, it's like how I think about
Wait,
it is.
no, sorry, I thought one of those
Like-
was pink.
Yeah, it's like how I like to think of it is people are scared of the 3D anime, you know, just because there have been 3D anime before that have just completely missed or are just so bad.
Like
you know?
lifeless.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like how I would compare it to is like video game movies. It hasn't been until recently has there been like good video game
Or,
movies.
you know, like well-renowned for being
yeah,
good,
you know, or like people enjoy. You know, I would say there's been some pretty good movies, you know, but for a long time, people were terrified of any video game movie, saying like, oh, is it gonna be like the original blank movie, you know, like Mario movie, for example. You know, like, I feel like people are sometimes scared if something has had a bashing in the past.
Yeah. What's it called? He had a few more comments. Bash is such a silly guy. He has so much personality in his movements and facial expressions, so it's so clear how much this entire show is a labor of love. I'll always support labor of loves way more than top tech rush shows or media in general. Yes.
Absolutely.
Like, Kale and I, this was the whole point I was going to bring up, but Kale and I have been just gushing about this show too much. We've been going back and watching very slowly, not how we watch Stampede.
We only have 3 episodes so far.
Yeah, 3 or 4 episodes into the 98 version of Trigun. And it's not that it's very different. Not in a negative way, but you know, you can tell both are from very different eras of anime, and it's so interesting to compare, you know, because we're like enjoying the 98 version, but it's so
For different reasons.
Yeah, it's very fun to go back and watch it, but like
It's kind of like playing an old Pokemon game versus a new one.
yeah, like
You know, it's like both are different, but both are good.
yeah.
You know?
Oh, but what we were talking about was like a lot of Bash as a character is really interesting to compare from both versions.
Yeah.
You know, and like I don't know, it's very interesting because you know, they're obviously the same or similar characters, you know, but seeing how each team like approaches it, like it feels like the team of Stampede has like an advantage because I'm assuming like they watched 98, so they're like, oh, I have an idea of what Vash is already like, so from the get-go they already knew X, Y, and Z, while, you know, 98 is like, we're exploring the world right away, you know, and we're slowly unveiling more about Vash that way, if that makes sense.
I also think, I'm not 100% sure, it might not be the case, but I think the original Trigun, it was one of the cases where it's like the manga got so popular, so it got anime adaptation before the end of the manga.
Oh, really?
So I think I might be wrong, but it sounded like the quick like 2 minutes of research I did, like the original Trigun anime might have had slightly different ending or something among those lines. Because there's also like Trigun Math.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. Yeah, long story short, it's so fun watching both and having both. But Payne talking about how 98 Trigun has Millie. Millie is so good.
Yeah, I love Millie.
Like,
she's so funny.
I want to see more about her, but whenever she's on, like on in the 98 show, Kayla and I laugh positive. We're like, I love you, Millie. She's so silly, Millie, you know?
Silly Millie. I like how it's Millie and Meryl.
Yes.
I like the double M's.
Oh, Peacha Berry.
Oh my gosh. Go, trendsetter. You can have a Peacha Berry.
So,
or is it Pecha? You know. Tomato.
I'll just shorten the name, but we all know who I'm going to be talking about. Bigalus. I'm just gonna, for stream, I'm just going to call him Bigalus. We all know who I'm talking about.
A user on Twitter.
Yes. Just for people who weren't on Twitter, this Trigun fan with a name that I'm shortening to Bigalus, I don't know what pronouns, but I'm using the character in the profile image. So apologies if wrong pronouns. He recommended this one random book on his blog, and it just blew up, becoming a New York Times bestseller overnight. And the whole internet has been going crazy. I just saw that they did an interview with New York Times and stuff like that. Like, crazy stuff.
New York Times, and there was another crazy one too.
I remember, like, it was strangely enough, we had watched Trigun, and then it was like the day after all this happened, we were like, what is going on with Trigun right now?
Also, fun fact, we watched Trigun within 24 hours.
Yeah, we literally watched, like,
binged it. It was so good.
We watched 4 episodes on, is it Monday? And then on Tuesday, and then Tuesday we watched the other 8 episodes. It was so good.
It was so tasty.
But yeah, so it was very weird, and then I think Wednesday is when the Bigalus stuff happened, and we're like, what is happening? What's it called? Oh yeah, King, you're right. I think they are teasing, or, you know, might be happening a reprint of the manga.
No, yeah, I think they might be, because the Twitter user Bigalus like said something to the printing company of the original manga or something like that, and in a funny twist of fate, the New York bestseller, whatever, or the most sold book on Amazon has changed from the book that they recommended to the original Trigun manga. Which I'm like, right now, the current bestseller on Amazon is the 98 manga or whatever.
I'm like, that's the craziest thing. Imagine, what's it called? I would love to see Millie in the new one. I'm catching up on what Kane was saying. I will perish.
A redesign? Oh,
or not even like redesign, but you know, the updated
like
design. You know, I'm gonna.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
That's how. The best way to do is binge. That's how you know it's good. Absolutely. You caused the biggest stuff. You spoke it into the world. It was so crazy because I was like looking up Trigun as I do after I finish any series, and I'm like, huh? Wait, it's like actually trending right now. What do you mean? What's it called?
Because what? Didn't the anime stop in? It was earlier this year.
Yeah, like a month or two ago. What's it called? Kane is saying, I think something that Bigelow legit has been asking for a reprint for ages because of the bestseller Amazon thing. Now they have a platform to actually get more attention to it. Yeah.
They said they got like 20,000 followers.
Really?
Like, they had way less than that.
I literally don't know how it went so viral. Like,
I think they had less than like 10,000.
Oh my god.
I don't know how many they had, but they made a comment saying that they got over 20,000 people following.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, updated Millie. Oh, and Kane is saying, even if it's not that drastically different than the OG Millie design. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Drastically different than OG. It's like another Hector Fire Emblem for me. Literally just show them in 3D and I won't stop talking about it. Yes.
No, yeah. That's kind of how I felt. Like, something I liked was comparing, like, the designs of them, where it's like, luckily they aren't as different as their original.
I feel like Vash is, you know,
Vash is
notably
the most intense difference, but I like the modern updated look a lot.
Yeah, it's almost like if you redrew an OC. That's how it feels like a lot of the designs. You know, you can tell obviously they're the same character, you know? I like the hairstyle of Vash more, and it's fun within the show. They actually reference his spiky hair, which is fun.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
What's it called? On the big list note, Shane is saying, I know they were pushed to post a copy, and I think people are getting a bit crazy with it, and that's sweet. Oh,
that's sweet at the very least.
Oh, Kate was saying Vash's change was quite a lot, but wasn't Knives is also quite a bit different. See, I would let you know, and I'm probably going to say yes, but Kayla and I have not seen Knives in the 98 yet.
I think I've seen pictures of what he looks like.
I don't know. They put something in Knives' design that is very good. I quite enjoy his Stampede look. I enjoy a lot. I think I really enjoy Knives because he's very interesting to dissect in a lab. You know,
knives on knives.
It was so crazy after we finished what's it called, Stampede. We work at a cafe, or we worked rather, and dude, we have so many sides like, here are the sanitized knives, or here's where you put the knives, and I was like, I'm literally going insane. Why is knives written so many times in our cafe? Not even baby knife. Much better haircut in 98. Well, I don't think we have, right? Wait,
I don't think we've ever seen. Oh my god, I thought that was a small if. Oh my gosh, I really had a heart attack.
The like silent pause,
like 1,000 times.
I can't wait to see the baby twins in the 98 version, because I know you bash on what's it called, the Stampede one.
I will agree. Their haircuts are kind of whack.
They're kind of like, I don't know what they were doing there. Nye is always welcome in cafe.
True.
I don't think he would be a good employee.
You don't think he would like just going to a cafe and sitting down?
Oh, I thought you were meaning he would be our co-worker. I was like, I would be scared to work with Nye.
Well, why?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say I wouldn't trust him with a knife, and then I was like, I suppose
That's
he
a bit
doesn't need
ironic.
my permission to get a knife.
Probably not.
I think I would perish if I was the regional manager. Imagine you're not up to code on something. I'm just imagining while talking about this hypothetical knife, he's like in the outfit of like a Subway worker, you know? He's like
Subway,
the like chain restaurant, not Subway, like a conductor.
I only thought of the chain restaurant.
I had to clarify, what if somebody didn't know about Subway? Oh yeah, the whole haircut choice of the kiddos. Yeah, not the best, but
It's a choice.
it's a choice.
What if they did it themselves?
I would believe it if they said they did it themselves. Oh my gosh.
That sun cream keeps scaring me.
Yeah. Regional manager. Sorry, I'm catching up on the comments. The mental image of Nye being forced to ask Lindsay for permission to use a knife. I would be scared. I imagine Nye and Vash are very tall people too.
No, yeah, that is something I think is really funny, especially in the 98 anime. Like, Vash is crazy tall.
He's a big lad.
He's like a stick on a stick on a stick.
He's just like Tears of the Kingdom.
See, it comes full circle.
Oh my gosh, we need Subway worker outfit Nye. Right now, please. Oh my gosh. I heard somebody once say they thought that their mom cut their hair when they were kids and Vash still didn't get enough, so he moved right as she cut it because moved right as she cut it. And then she had to make them match.
That would be funny.
I think that is really
I'm gonna
well.
accept that.
I'm going, yeah. Man, Kale and I have been going crazy about the twin talk with that. Like,
Twin talk.
like how they write the twins. At least this, we're going from the Stampede point of view. POV, you've only
It's
watched
really
Stampede.
Yeah, it's really fun dissecting fictional twins as a twin. Like, because I know we do it with Alphino and Alice from Final Fantasy XIV.
Which gets the thumbs up, you know. Sometimes they're a bit gimmicky, but especially in Endwalker, they get some really, really good moments.
Yeah, I would argue that Vash and Nye also get the
No, they
twin
get my
stamp.
100% twin.
It's a very interesting perspective seeing, like, Nye's perspective on things.
Yeah, we're not going
I
to
just find
spoil
it-
things, by the way.
No, yeah.
We're speaking very
Like-
vague.
How to put that in his perspective, it's like, huh. Like, never thought of it to put it in that kind of perspective. I don't know, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of the times when twins are written, it's like a... How do I say it?
They're either
poorly
gimmicky
done.
or like just they have nothing to do with each other. But Stampede,
It's one or the other.
yeah, what's
Yeah.
it called? Kane,
feel
we
like-
have been non-stop talking about this show, like on
No, yeah.
camera. If we watch it, like I've been talking about Kayla. I want to rewatch it. So if you guys want to catch up, you and Emily, you know, you know where we'll be. It's cool. I would love to share thoughts, TM, about Nye and Vash. Again, nothing weird. I know you mentioned last time, you know, weird comment sometimes, but not like that. Like sometimes people get weird with twin characters and I hate that.
Oh, 100%.
I hate
It's
that. That's
super
one of my least favorite tropes in media. I'm like, that is like disgusting. Like Hikaru and Karu from like, what is it?
No,
Oron
yeah.
or High School Host Club. I always think that was like my first exposure to it. So sorry, I always use that. I'm like, that is
I just
sickening.
remember, like, we were watching that show and that happened, and then we're like, let's stop watching this show. So
Yeah.
we never finished it.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I
Yes,
was
the
like,
Levier twins from 14. Big love. Can you
Yeah.
guess who some of our favorite characters are?
Man, we went to like last year, like just about exactly a year, but not quite. We went to like Anime Expo, and man, we were only at
we just got
beginning
to
of
Shadowbringers,
and man,
there were
like,
some spoilers.
No, yeah, there's definitely spoilers. That's to be expected at a con though. But the amount of Alphado and Alice stuff we got, like pins and stuff.
Pins, little charms.
Yeah. Tons.
Oh my god, Kane's talking about how it's such a problem because he knows ridiculous amount of info about Trigun, and Emily only knows what we've seen in like 3 episodes, but we actually watched it. I have to keep my mouth glued shut when we watch. Kane saying, have you guys seen the mini Vash plush? Yes, I saw it.
Oh my
first.
gosh, I'd eat like 5.
I saw somebody, wait, somebody's doing a second run going on now? For real, for real? I want him, like a re-release of it. Like, ooh? Oh, what's it called? The first time I saw, hey Kayla, you sent me something Final Fantasy related for the first time, and that's how I saw the Vash plush for the first time. Somebody was making, let's say, an illegal adjustment to the game of a minion that was the Vash minion, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, Kayla, what is this? And she's like, have you not seen the plush? The plush. The plush of all time.
If you find the link to that game, please send it. For Kayla being normal reasons.
Sometimes they don't, the Pokemon just doesn't send out. I've
never had that until this playthrough.
No, it happened to me all the time when I was hunting Meowth outside of Medali.
Okay, Tread Center.
Okay, no more kill.
At least it's not Fanta. Fanta is a lot more bloodthirsty. Is my thing done? Yep. I was like, I'm seeing a lot less Marie. I haven't checked this in.
Yeah, yeah. Oop. I think we're all normal about Bash plush. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, no, that Bash plush, so cute. And crime that Kayla and I have this thing where I swear to you, like, we're like, oh yeah, this X thing is so popular, yeah, we'll watch it. And we watch it like a month or 2 later, and then we're like, oh my god, they were so right, this is so good, why didn't we watch it right away? No, that's Red Nose. Nice. Yeah, no, I just remembered that. I was like, I think one of the other good examples was Kayla and I watched Arcane however long ago, like, and we were also Arcane was so very good, but because it's a Riot game, we played Valorant too, and you could have gotten like Valorant like gun skins or icon or banner or whatever, and it was like the days we watched Arcane, like the days after, or it was like 3 days after or something, the events in like Valorant, and then we're like, wow, well, okay, sure.
Because you got like a special gun that was similar to the show. I'm like, dang it, it would have been so good.
That's how I'm feeling about the Vash plushie right now. I'm like, of course, we hadn't watched it until, you know, now it's hopefully going on rerun, but you know, I'm like, of course.
I will set an alarm.
I will set an alarm. What's it called? Kayla and I also sometimes find, like, independent artists who do keychains and stuff like that, and I think there's currently one where it's like super cute Trigun little keychains too. I love seeing all the artists that are into Trigun. I'm like, wow, now I can look at your things.
No, yeah.
Oh, it's cool. Oh, Kane saying, I absolutely love the Arcane Sheriff in-game. Legit one of my favorite in-game skins. I don't even know the show. I know, it looked so good. I like swear it changed the like shape of the gun too. And I'm like, of course.
Sheep on the
fence. What will it do?
Choose the side.
Choose a side. Fire Emblem Fates 2016.
Is it actually 2016? It feels so much older.
Wait, where did you send the link? One second. Uno momento, por favor. What? Oh, wait. Sorry. I found.
Oopsie.
It looks like him. I see the link. Dude, I freaked out for a second because it shows. I think you can take the cloak off of him. But dude, for a second, I freaked out because I was like, there's a matching Nai one and no one told me about it. I was like, oh, my phone was at 20%. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna disappear for a second. I'm still here, but my model is gonna freak the heck out. 1 second. Where did my charger go?
Did you check the ceiling?
1 second. I'm working on it. Oh, that doesn't look good for my.
If
How
you
do I
need
do
to plug
this?
in your phone, I have.
Yeah,
both
I think
chargers.
you might need to. 1 second. Here, okay. 1 second. I'm just walking 5 feet for a second. I wanna. Okay. Burp. I'm still here. Burp.
Well, it's just me here. Can't believe she left me. Oh my god. How funny would it be if I found the shiny while she's plugging in her phone? I often forget the shiny could happen at literally any point. It's wacky when you think about it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Phone
back.
plugged in. Like, wait. The Kayla show? Are you for real?
You left me in the middle of the show, so it's my show now.
We have to rebrand.
We have to rebrand.
What crazy decisions will you make now that you have full control? Here. I'll disappear. You answer this honestly.
Invite Lindsay back. I don't want decision making.
That's very sweet. You were
I put the decision making to you, and it's very sweet.
Oh my god. I feel like that reminded me of something and I can't remember what it was. Good answer.
Good answer.
Oh man, I swear this sheep hunt has been just the most grueling thing we've done.
Yeah.
I think it's been grueling because we haven't even gotten. Sorry, this is going to be a bad reference. We haven't gotten a spook yet. Like,
No, yeah, it's like we haven't even gotten anything else.
the sheep. Like right now, I'm just like, it's not even like I need a shiny Mareep, you know, or anything. I'm just like, I'm just defeated about this Mareep. I'm like, come on.
Because I want a Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Something we could always do is just the time. See if we could get an outbreak as well. I could also just restart the game so then we don't lose any of our money. Because I've only bought 2 sandwiches.
Here, I can hide the Switch stuff if you wanna.
Yeah, here. I am going to.
Bop to the top.
I don't remember the words to the song. We're just gonna hear the system settings. I'm just gonna go to 1 day.
One day more.
Yes, it is May the 14th.
May the 14th.
May the 14th be with you, isn't it? I don't want to update it right now. It's fine.
There
Okay,
we go.
there we go.
We are time traveling. Woo! Happy May 14th, everyone.
How's your Sunday going?
How's your Sunday going? Presented by Game Freak. Did you guys know that? Oh, wow. Well, starting the game for today, we should do a team recap.
Gosh.
No, we're not doing it. I don't want to do a team recap.
I think the only thing is
We don't have the items and stuff picked up. Like the luxury ball.
yeah, no.
Well, rip to luxury ball.
It'll be fine.
Young Goose.
Ooh.
Wait.
Honestly,
We should try it. Because it's pink.
yeah, it seems to be the only one in.
It's a sign.
Anyway. Check it down here.
No, that looks like it. That's the only one.
By the way. Right here. There we go. And we could have car wash being the front.
Nod, nod. Back at it. Oh my gosh, the little guys.
Hi.
The little guys of all time.
The smallest little doodads.
Doodah.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
I don't know why I always get the feeling Makuhita will shine.
Same.
Like specifically.
Makuhita or Shink?
Oh, these little guys. Stop.
Lay epic prank. You like that one?
No. Why was
You
that?
don't like it?
I didn't mean it like that, no. Like epic prank. What's it called? I was laughing because I took a sip of water and Kane says, Young Goose the rapper. Oh my god, I was not expecting that one. Where are they?
Where?
Oh, they're down there. They look like little snakes. There's no way. Oh, okay. No, it is no way.
You scared me. I was like, I don't think that's it.
So hard to see their little stripey. It just mirrors the lighting kind of weird.
It's a little whack here.
Maybe because it's like nighttime or something?
Yeah. The shadows keep popping in and out.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay, everybody, you're gonna have to help me not miss the pop-ups.
I haven't seen one yet.
Like when they come up.
Yeah, and one didn't happen just then.
Hmm?
I'm messing with you.
I see.
After every kill, I'm giving you an update. Not yet. It'd be so funny if I actually missed it.
Oh, missed it?
Yeah.
But you say missed it. I was like, what are you talking about? The counting?
That little Tinka Tink, right? I saw pink, I was like,
Oh, they all on the hill.
they're sliding down the hill. Oh my god, it's chasing me.
Don't chase me. That's scary.
Just like Bash the Stampede. No, don't chase me. It's scary. Do you think he ever got scared playing tag with Naya as a kid?
Tag.
That's where he perfected his
Deal
running.
with your brother's name, Knife. Look at my adorable two children. The Bash, it's like, oh, okay, Bash. It's like, and then Knives. I saw that what's name? Knives.
Didn't he? When Kane brings up a very good point, wouldn't you be scared playing tag with Knife?
I think, yes.
Yeah. Nice scares me. I got jump scared with, whoa, Bash is a twin. And I think that fundamentally changed my relationship with Nye as a character. Wait, was there a pop-up just there? I wasn't paying attention. Glitchy, that is the exact energy we are talking about. I think you understand perfectly. The knife.
Knife.
They really are that meme, aren't they? What do you have there? A knife! No!
I was like gonna say you are what you eat.
No!
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean for Bash? Mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes?
Bash is such a strange name.
Wonder where it comes from.
Yeah.
What country is Bash from?
Is Bash an actual name? Knives, is it? I wonder if they just kind of like made it up.
What was
Said
that?
like a cow.
Cow?
Yeah. Calico.
Oh, apparently Bash is Danish. Oops. Sorry. We are American.
The mine. That was such a cute little slide. I'm gonna do it again.
I think you still need to get some more.
Yes, I do. I gotta do other things, otherwise I go crazy. Whee!
Yippee! I like how sometimes the Pokemon will just do the shiny hunting for you.
Yes.
Oh my god! Convincing Kane is convincing Emily to buy the little Bash plush right now. Convince her to watch the show. We watched the show as a group. Oh my god, I thought that cloth was blue. I literally, heart stop moment.
That would be a perfect Bash Pokemon.
What?
The claw.
No, not true. Okay, Kate also thought the fish, the craft was blue as well. Oh, did they make it blue? You know how like lobsters will go blue? Maybe. I thought that was a very aha moment. Kate was like, maybe.
No, I'm more mean. I have no idea.
Oh. I am a believer of that mentality. No one look it up.
No one look it up.
Yeah, why is it blue? I don't think you can really look up the reasoning for some shinies. Why is the shiny this color?
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue? I asked that to little Zora. Like, why do you turn blue?
Why do you turn blue?
It lets you picnic here, even though it's like the side of a mountain.
It's so picky. It's like, I will be on the flattest plane possible. It's like, why would you picnic by a Pokemon Center? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, are you the picnic police?
And they say yes.
Yes.
When your enemy is the picnic police. Oh my god.
When your enemy is the picnic police. You like that one, don't you?
I do enjoy the picnic police. Oh my god. Picnic police as your enemy. Plot of Trigun. I would love to hear you elaborate, but if it spoils stuff, you can elaborate in DMs. Oh, car wash is tuckered out. Honey, you still have 20.
Ocean.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
They're just like we're like the Pope. The Weevil. That's a very incomprehensible. What?
Wouldn't it be more weasel?
For Sorry, I was thinking of the, what's it called? There's like a specific, yeah, Tumblr post type meme. So apologies there. Very incomprehensible. 1 second. Oh, something popped up. Apologies.
I thought so. Oh, it's definitely getting lower. Is that the one we're going for?
Yes, I think. No way, Cade.
What?
I understand. No. The reference, the picnic police. There's no.
So this spot wasn't good enough?
The picnic police literally is here to arrest you, Kayla. Literally. He's a secret agent of the picnic police. Oh my god. There's no way.
No, you're... Really?
What? We
Am I
literally
going
just...
crazy? I literally had a picnic here like 5 seconds ago.
There's no way. Right there. Oh my gosh.
What? Nothing has changed.
Oh my god. If we get a shiny young goose Kata saying, name it picnic police or not.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very applicable. Oh my gosh. Oh.
This has, or is at least a good area for them, because there's a bunch in a small area.
That's true. It isn't. Some of the water ones are the worst in this game, for real.
Yeah. I had to do a water one for a Finizen. That one sucked so bad.
I like how you say I had to.
Yeah, I had to. Do you think I'm not going for shiny Finizen? You're wrong.
No, you're saying it in the way of, like, you were forced to do an outfit. Huh?
Yes. How could I not?
What? There's a
It's too close to somebody? What do you mean? Oh, I see. If I take 2 more steps, then it's okay. For my Koraidon to go running over there.
Wow. Fun, fun. Wait, can you just walk away from a picnic? I've never tried it. Just walk away. No, like, can you just leave the area? There's a wall. No, you could do that? Huh. Huh. I've never tried, you know, abandoning my Pokemon.
Gosh. Why are you
I was gonna
guys
say,
out?
during the day? There's Ghastly?
Ghastly.
Give me Ghastly. We've been watching too much, what's it called?
RuPaul.
Rupal, as we call it. Miss Ghastly. Yeah, so for our non-RuPaul drag race watchers, long story short, it's a competition for drag stars, or drag queens, and every episode somebody's sent home, like after Picnic Police, after they lip sync to a song against another person. X, Y, and Z, there's so many circumstances. This is the very quick version of it. One person is sent home, and usually they make some sort of remark when they leave.
Like final words.
Yeah, like, remember to be yourself, smile always, whatever, you know, like, some quirky, silly thing. But, I think it was... Bless you.
Sorry.
I think it was season 10. The first queen eliminated was this person named Miss Vanjie, and when she left the stage, all she said was her name 3 times. And everyone was like, what? What does that mean? So it's a big meme. Just Miss Banshee. She said it very specifically too.
Banshee.
After picnic. Oh,
She gone.
you can go invisible.
Okay, this is gonna be a crazy out there thing where I'm like, I bet nobody else did this,
Oh.
but
Oh, she was season 10. Thank you for confirming. I was like, I think
Yeah.
so.
did anybody ever play Invisimals for like PlayStation Vita or like PS Vita
It was PSP.
or PSP? Yeah. Did anybody ever hear of that game? Because it just reminded me of it, like the Visible.
Oh my gosh. That game was so obscure, but I remember playing so much of that game.
It was basically like you would get a camera attachment for your PSP, and you would be searching for these invisible creatures, which
Think
some of them
Pokemon.
had some really, really good designs. But you would do all sorts of methods for capturing them, because you would like kind of like befriend them. Like you would do things like
Find like something red or a similar
red, and
shape.
it's like if you find things that match the criteria or things that match their criteria for befriending, then you would be able to befriend it. Similar to Pokepark,
Yeah,
but more of like I think there was also battling, so it's like Pokepark with battles kind of thing, more often at least. But one of the criteria, which I could never do as a kid, was like whistling. Like you had to whistle like a tune. Like it had like a little, like your pitch is here kind of thing. But I just remember it was so hard because like I would go to Lindsay and I's mom and be like, hey, could you help out with this? 'Cause I can't do it. Like us just trying to play this game, I'm like, I can't whistle.
I can't
like,
whistle.
I don't
And then
know.
having to explain to her, here's the mechanic of the game, we need you.
She's like super chill about it too, luckily.
Yeah, it was super fun. Oh, Kane has one last note on Miss Banshee. She left right away in season, and literally the rest of the season, every episode, people kept bringing her up. Yeah, yep.
And then she got brought back for season 12
11.
or 11. It's like, what? Which one did we start watching? I can't remember.
Oh, and Kane is saying, can't say I've heard of that game. Sounds a bit like the gimmick from Pokemon Gates to Infinity with the camera bets. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, where you have to.
Yeah,
it's like just about exactly the same, but this came out on the PSP, you know?
yeah. I haven't Vita, PS.
Maybe I got a Vita part. I don't know what happened to that.
I also remember Lindsay and I did not understand how
God.
PSP cartridges work.
God,
Because
this is painful to look
no,
back
this
on.
is painful.
Warning for PSP fans everywhere.
So for those who have never had a PSP, they had very unique game cartridges where it wasn't a typical game cartridge, but instead it was a little plastic kind of like disc case with the disc inside. But for Lindsay and I, we never understood why this was the case.
And we asked our parents who had never, what's it called?
Our parents were not game.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
had
play.
like a PS2, and our big gift one year was Wii, you know. But everything else we were like, can we get, you know, something? But they did not know.
Nintendo.
Yeah, like our Nintendo products, we rarely didn't have Nintendo. It's hard to explain, but
But I don't remember what the game was, but it was the first game we were going to play on our like
our PSPs.
PSP. And we were like, how do we put this in?
Yeah, like we kept trying to put it in and somehow putting it in wrong. It was like non-symmetrical too, and we were like asking our parents and no one knew. So we were all like 4 people trying to figure out how do we put the cartridge in here and go for it.
What we ended up doing, again, I don't remember what the game was, because we like ripped open the hard plastic case,
which you're not supposed to do.
And I remember we took out the disc and tried to put it in, and then it obviously didn't work. I think eventually we looked it up. I don't know why we didn't before trying that. I don't even remember.
I think we went into like GameStop after that and explained it. I don't know how it ended up. Maybe we just exchanged it or something.
I don't even remember. I just remember ripping open one of those bad boys.
When you were not supposed to do that.
I'm like, I like to think of myself as like, yeah, I'm pretty good with technology, and then I remember moments like that from my childhood. I'm like, oh my god, why would I ever? Why?
Yeah, needless to say, we never did that again.
No, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's one of those gaming moments that haunt me forever.
Yeah, I'm like, why on earth would I try cracking it open?
Those discs were small though.
Yeah, they were tiny. They were basically like the size of, like, if you cut a Joy-Con in half and put it together, like side to side, it's about that, like,
very
big.
Oddly specific, but yeah, it's small little
Not that thick. Obviously.
Yeah, no, we didn't open up the game console, just the game disc.
The disc, yes.
It's hard to explain.
I'm surprised we didn't break the game console trying it.
Yeah, I don't know where our PSPs are.
I'm pretty sure we traded them.
Maybe we traded them in for the Vita? I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't.
We've also moved like, what, 5 times since then?
Yeah.
So... Glitchy was saying my PSP is extremely broken. It doesn't even have a UMD drive. Oh, yeah, no. There's a few... It doesn't happen often, and weirdly enough, the PSP, what's it called, was not one of these, but very few consoles we've had have actually broken. One of them is the PS2, our original one. It's one of those, I'm guessing, again, we did not come from a family of gamers. Maybe we put it on a carpet wrong, or maybe something with static. It just, like, one day when we were hooking it up to the TV and stuff like that, it was very finicky with how you had to position it. Otherwise, it would just be static on the screen. And then I think it just reached the end of its useful life, as our mother would say. And...
As a joke.
Yeah, as a joke. For technology. That our mom works with, I'm not gonna say her exact career. She works with a very specific type of technology. Yeah, and she'll say that in reference to her field of work. It's not a sad thing. And I think the only other gaming system that I can remember being broken was your DS, like your original DS. Bills?
Yeah, so I remember it slightly. It was like my original DS. It was a pink Nintendo DS. I think light.
Yes, it was.
And I don't know what happened, because Lindsay and I do not break technology except for the PSP case.
Yeah, no, that is our one exception.
I will admit to the PSP.
That's my biggest gamer secret is the PSP incident.
Yeah, but the Nintendo DS that I originally had, I think something happened. So, like, in between, like, the fold of a Nintendo DS, you know, like how you close it and it has the little fold in between.
Yeah, the little like hinge, essentially.
Yeah, the hinge like broke somehow. I don't know how or why. Because again, I wasn't ever rough with it. Like, it got to the point where it was like barely holding together. Like, you could almost like pull them apart slightly.
Yeah, I literally have no idea how you did that. Or like, it was less of a you thing. Like, we were the type of people where, like, we didn't even bring our DSs anywhere, you know? It'd be closed and put on, you know, not a bookshelf, was it? Like a not nightstand, but like a coffee table, you know?
Yeah, my guess is probably it was bought secondhand, you know? So, maybe it just had a lot of open, close, open, close, open, close, and then it finally broke.
Or maybe it was tossed on a couch, you know, or something.
Yeah,
You know, like,
definitely
there wasn't a specific instance, it just
happened. I remember, I think it was like birthday or Christmas or something. I ended up getting a new one, but
I think also secondhand.
Yeah, it was also secondhand. But I specifically remember getting it. It was like after we had opened our gift for whatever special occasion, might have been Christmas, I don't know. They were like, we also have this, and they bring over like a little brown lunch bag,
Like a paper bag.
They being parents. I just remember it was just in the brown paper lunch bag, like
obviously like secondhand. I don't know where they got it.
Yeah, but I just always thought it was so funny getting it via that method. A brown paper lunch bag.
Oh, yeah. Wild. Oh, wait, I want to see. Oh no, people would do things with their PSPs in glitchies. Cool. Oh no.
What do you mean?
Oh, like Kane saying how this is a little behind with the PSP story, like he's seen the game cases but not the actual little discs. Yeah, they're like very weird, like a rectangle but the bottom is a U. Yeah, they are not meant to be pried open. Yes. Kane is saying I miss my N64 and PS2 killed by the flood. No! We never had a Nintendo 64.
The only time we ever played a Nintendo 64 was our grandma growing up.
I don't know how she had
Nintendo 64. I think she got it
or
as
the like kids for us and our cousin, maybe?
Yeah,
and I
remember a few years ago we asked, hey grandma, do you still have that? And she's like, no.
I don't know where she brought it.
Or she just tossed it or something like that, I'm not sure.
Try.
I'm like, man,
I would have loved that. I would have loved that. Oh, the N64. Ken saying, I've had 2 different DSs with hinge issues. Might have been a design flaw, to be honest. Honestly, it might have been
kind of like Joy-Con drift.
Yeah, like, because I seriously cannot remember mishandling our DSs, because I swear we got them new, because I remember opening the box. And I think your second one was pre-owned, but your first one was. Oh.
Maybe? I don't even remember.
Kane was saying, although one of those issues was a friend ripping my DS in half because she didn't want to return it. What on earth?
What on earth? Kids will do the craziest. I swear.
Oh my gosh, I could never imagine that. What's it called? Kane saying, I'm still filled with so much rage over that and I never will get. That is, I can't imagine that. Oh, and Kane saying my 64 used to be my dad's. I think it was the first console he bought with his own money.
Aww.
And he gave it to me in middle school as kind of indoctrination.
That's so sweet.
And she gave me, like, congrats, I'm happy you're a gamer. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, and then immediately followed by Glitchy saying, I broke my DS with my knee. Oh,
playing what?
With my knee. Oh man. I remember one of the consoles that I missed that Kayla and I won't get back is solely because, you know, it's been however many years, you know, and is most definitely gone. is our original Game Boy Advance. Like, I always see people refer to a specific kind of Game Boy Advance, but ours had a little flip to it, almost like a DS.
Didn't we trade them in?
Yep, it's one of those. I remember we were like, I really want the DS, and our mom was like, yeah, you can get them. You just have to trade them in. We all were like, yeah, that seems fair, because you can
get the newer if you
can play all of our Game Boy games on the DS. So it wasn't even like a problem. We're like, yeah, for sure, we'll do that. You know, I want the new game. I want Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you know?
Yeah, that's the cool stuff.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, so I'm always so sad that we like don't have our original Game Boys, you know? But I still have my original DS Lite.
Oh, hush.
Game Boy Advance, yes? Maybe?
I still
have to look
remember
it up.
mine was like a nice,
Mine was
like red.
yeah, mine was blue. They were kind of shiny too. I don't know.
But they weren't like super shiny. They weren't like the shiny glossy of like a Nintendo DS Lite. Like, it was kind of like slightly muted. It was gorgeous though.
Yeah, no, they were very, very pretty. Why is it showing me looking down? Hello?
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
I'm literally looking at the screen. One second. I'm gonna hide myself for a moment. I'm going to...
Lindsay's kind of shy this episode.
Yeah, Lindsay's shy episode 1. Yeah, you might want to stay in this picnic for a second. I'm just recalibrating. Like...
Your model.
Mm-hmm.
Your model.
Let's try something like that. That'll be better? I just like noticed myself looking down and I'm like, I'm literally... Okay, that should be better. Maybe? Oh, I can send a picture. Let me go. Hello, my Discord is not loading, TM. Discord, please. It's like, do you want to stream or do you want to load Discord? Choose one wisely.
Would you be able to show me
yes,
game?
yes, that's it. I've literally never been able to find it. Yes, that is exactly it. Kayla, can you see it?
Oh, yep, that's the one.
That is indeed the one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a blue one and Kayla had a red one, and we were the coolest ever. And now they are gone. Lost forever. I remember like a few weeks after I was like, maybe I kind of want my Game Boy back, and Kelly's like, we traded it away, you know, we can't go back and get them. Oh man. Oh, Kane had the deep blue one too. Oh, what does SPS stand for? Maybe that's why I could never find it, because I always look up Game Boy Advance, and I'm like, that's not what we had, you know? Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advance SPS are some of my all-time favorite consoles. They're so good. That was like our little mini introduction to gaming.
I specifically remember like some weird games we had on them.
Yeah, same.
I remember
a Kim Possible game.
Yeah, we had a Kim Possible game. We did not watch Kim Possible.
I'm sure it's one of those we've seen a good handful of episodes, but not enough to warrant a game. I'm guessing it's one of those we would accompany like our mom to the store, and then like every once in a while we would get a game. We had a lot of mismatch random like TV show or movie games, which are not good. Yeah.
I specifically remember in that Kim Possible game, like, there was a segment where you were I know it's not, maybe it is a rat?
Like the naked Stardust mole thing?
Or it wasn't a Stardust.
No, it was like a naked little mouse.
Yeah.
Like naked
I
as
remember-
in no fur.
Yes. Like furless. I specifically remember there was a segment where you're going around like air ducts as it. Like since it's all kind of spy thing. Like themed. But that's like the only thing I remember of that one. And then I remember we had a Lilo and Stitch game.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't like the original Lilo and Stitch game. Not that I would know what that's like anyway. I specifically remember it was like Lilo and Stitch like 2 or something.
Yeah, it was very specific.
The only thing I remember of that game is that there was like this like dune buggy segment or like a sewer segment where it had like green water, that kind of thing. You know, like a kind of like nuclear whatever sewage.
Yeah. Oh, apparently he said SP just stands for special. So it was Game Boy Advance Special. But you know, there's 2 because there's 2 being referred to. Did you have Game Boy Advance Specials? Yeah. No, you don't need to be. You shouldn't. Like, no worries. I have been desperately searching for what they were called for forever. Like, I was trying to once. I was like, what was it called? Game Boy Advance? Because that's what the games always said when you booted them up.
No, yeah.
But when I looked it up, I was like, that's not it, Chief.
Nope.
Got the little folding one. Big fan. I remember, like with the Switch, I was like, oh, I hate how it doesn't fold.
No, yeah.
That was just my quintessential, you know, portable system. That's what I didn't like about, you know, PSP, PS Vita, because I loved being able to essentially just pause the game by closing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's one of those. Yeah, now I'm fine with it, but it was a big thing for me. I was like, no.
I can't pause it. That's a good point. I totally forgot about that aspect of mobile gaming, essentially.
I love portable games. It's so fun.
It's
my
nice
favorite
to just
TM.
chill.
Oh yeah, we should have just asked. It's one of those I don't think about it often. I don't think about Game Boys often, TM, you know?
No.
I remember once borrowing a like Game Boy like braid thing, you know, like the connection wires once. That makes sense. Wait, my first actual console was the OG black and white Game Boy, followed with the... Huh?
This is Kane?
Yes.
Okay.
OG black and white Game Boy, followed by the old brick-shaped Game Boy and SP. I think about Game Boys every day of my life. Just kidding.
It's because you are one.
A gamer boy. It's in the
No,
name.
a Game Boy.
A Game Boy, not a gamer boy.
No, you are just Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance, maybe? Maybe?
You could be a Game Boy Special.
Man, I don't know what it has been. It's one of those, you either get crazy lucky in this series, or, what's it called?
Mareep.
Yeah, or just like the longest droughts, you know?
Yeah, because didn't we get, what's it called? No, we didn't get any doubles yet. Like, no 2-in-1s.
No, I don't think so. I had to think about it for a second. Oh my gosh, what? Kane saying, yo, I would love to be a gamer boy. I would wear this title with pride. It's like, I'm the snow. You know that meme where it's like from Op, where he's pinning the little grape badge or whatever on the kid? That's like us bestowing Game Boy onto Kane.
Not Gamer Boy, just Game Boy.
Oh, Kane saying, speaking of Pride, Target now has their Pride collections out in stores already. Oh!
I was gonna say, I've been seeing some, like, artists who worked on the collection. Not that I follow them, but just like on Twitter talking about it, like
In a
showing their
positive way?
designs. Yeah, like showing their designs, and a lot of them are very cute. I really like.
Yeah, great to see. Not my This is Kane. Not my fashion style. Tons of colors, as you would assume, but love to see it. Absolutely. Yeah.
They need to come out with like a goth pride line.
That'd be so cool.
Where it's like
a
minimal.
section of it, where it's like,
Yeah.
black socks with like, the toes and heel. Like how sometimes socks have like the toes and heels like gray.
Yeah.
But make those like rainbow or something.
Yeah, like subtle, but still pride.
That'd be really cute.
Because it's like I feel like that would be a fun way of incorporating it, where it's like, because I know pride is all about like being, or like showing everybody, like that kind of vibe. But I'm like, it's also nice for people who are like, like
Even people if people are out and open and X, Y, and Z
Yeah.
about themselves and their sexuality, sometimes it's nice to have minimalistic. That's like me with game stuff or like anime and stuff like that. I love like super over the top, very obvious like reference shirts or hoodies. I'm like, those are baller. But like I love wearing like subtle reference things, like we used to
Yeah.
have like, you had like a Mario Fireflower Hawaiian shirt, and what was mine?
Yeah. I don't
I don't
remember.
remember what mine was, but it was like in the similar sense where most people didn't even recognize it was like a reference, and I'm like, oh, I like that a lot,
Yeah,
I like both
remember.
styles a lot, but I personally wear the more subtle ones,
Uh-huh. Like, for me, it's also like, I remember Lindsay and I were really, 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 really into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in high school. I remember we got a few shirts. We need to go get some fun shirts again.
Yeah.
We had like some fun like ones that weren't like the characters per se, but like where it's like
References,
yeah,
like I think one of them was like Joe Star Travel Agency or something, or
And then-
like
mine was like a town in the series, like Morio.
Morio Cho. Like, oh, I really enjoy that, and I think we got them from like Etsy or something, where it was like small artists, selling their stuff, and I was like, I love that. Oh yeah, Kane saying he would go ballistic if there was like a goth pride thing. That'd be so
Yeah.
good.
Because I feel like goth pride in itself is probably a huge market they're like missing out on,
Yeah,
not only of the LGBT community, but also like if you want to make money, that would be a good idea too.
oh my gosh.
Like both sides. I'm like, it's something people want and people would buy it. Trust me.
Trust me.
It's like if you do the goth and the pastel,
you you
like
encompass
have
so
three
many
flavors: regular, goth, and pastel.
Oh,
You're gonna be making big
flying off
banks.
the shelves. Oh my gosh, imagine.
Something I'm always thankful about is I was a Dragon Ball kid and not a Sailor Moon kid. In the aspect of, I bet I would love Sailor Moon, and that's what scares me because I see so many cute Sailor Moon merchandise. and,
Like at a GameStop or a game store.
yeah, where it's like they have cute shirts and cute merchandise, like a bowl or like a little standee of like one of the wands, that kind of vibe. I'm like, I would lose so much money because all the merch is so
And it would
cute.
like nostalgia bait you, like, oh,
Yeah,
I
like,
love,
back in the day.
I loved that show so much, but like, going off of what you said, like, we just watched Dragon Ball obsessively as kids, and like seeing the stuff now, I'm like, do I need a super ripped Piccolo on my shelf? No thanks,
Speak for yourself.
Hello? Piccolo was
I feel
awesome. Let's say Goku in this example then.
Oh, then
No.
I don't need Goku. As a kid, my favorite character in Dragon Ball was Gohan, but like
Wait, what's
now
one of those? Okay, sorry, go carry on.
but as a kid or as an adult, I'm like, no, it's hands down Piccolo.
I need to watch
Free.
parts of it again, but I always loved Vegeta.
Yeah. I feel like that's always a good choice. Like, I feel like inherently all the characters are a bit wacky and whatever.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I don't know, I like Vegeta's whole character arc, you know? Going from bad guy to a bit better guy plus dad moments,
yeah.
which is something you can't say about Goku.
Yeah. That clock every once in a while will show up. It's either up here or down to the right somewhere. I'm like, huh, what if?
What if?
Oh my gosh. Kane saying, it's always fun hearing y'all talk about Dragon Ball. I know so little about the series. It's entertaining to hear how bizarre. Yeah,
No, yeah, it is very, very, very bizarre.
and the thing was, you were like crazy into this. Like, actually,
Legitimately insane. I don't
insane.
know how we did it.
like, we had so many Dragon Ball games. Maybe that was a big part of it, is it had multiplayer games. What's
True.
it called? But yeah, we were also
kissing.
like, what? The Yonkers? I thought you were saying Dragon Ball games. Yeah, we were like some of the only people we knew growing up who actually watched Dragon Ball because everyone else was a Naruto kid, which isn't bad. We were just like, oops, do you know about this?
We were
This
born
arc?
in the wrong generation.
Born in the wrong generation. Nah.
I think that and just like moving. Well, I feel like
We got into it in like middle
Oh wait, yeah,
middle
I
school,
forgot.
elementary school. I think we were just like, nah, we'll be into Dragon Ball on our own if we have to.
I think, what's it called? Naruto is too confusing
Yeah.
because I think we wanted to watch Shippuden and not like anything to do with the original Naruto because. Okay, long story short, for Dragon Ball, there's the original Dragon Ball, but then there's Dragon Ball Z, aka the one everybody talks about. Dragon Ball, the original, just follows the main character and a few side characters that are
As
seen
like a kid.
Yeah, it's Kid Goku. And it has like Bulma, Yamcha, and some other smaller characters that
Roshi.
just kind of, yeah, that kind of make some appearances in Dragon Ball Z, but like, again, if you ever hear anybody talking about Dragon Ball, chances are they're just talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
So
now
we
like
as-
Super.
yeah. So it's like, we thought you could do the same thing for like Naruto.
And
where
I
it's
guess you
like,
could, you know?
but like, we didn't understand how any of the power systems work. You know, like, how do you do ninjutsu? Like, what are the rules of the universe? Who is Sasuke? Like, why are we looking for him? You know, like that kind of thing. You miss so much context, too. Where it's like, I bet as an adult I could watch it, pick it up, and sweet, I get it. You know, but as a kid, I was like, I have no idea who these people are or what's happening.
Yeah, we just knew him from the fighting games we would play as kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
from the
okay.
fighting games as kids, Gaara was always like my favorite.
I always jumped around. I liked Kakashi and...
I also liked Rock Lee and Might Guy.
Oh, and Neji, I think, was really neat. Sasuke, of course. Oh, Kane saying he watched neither. Oh no. What's it called? Glitchy saying the anime content is spread as much as possible to make watchers wait for the next episode the whole time that we watch the anime. Oh my god. See, that's like my one like hesitancy with getting into, you know, like Naruto or One Piece or whatever. You know, like, 'cause
It's just a big
yeah, there's just so much. Like Dragon Ball we were into because we were kids with nothing better to do, and we just sat and watched that for hours and hours and hours and hours and actually like caught up, you know. And I'm just like, I don't think I could do that nowadays.
It's like, it's so strange. Like, as kids, I felt like watching anime was so much easier in a weird way. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how I did it.
where it's like, as an adult, I'm like, rather I binge it in one day or I watch one at a time.
For like 5 months.
Yeah.
Oh, Kane says, I think I've seen maybe 5 total episodes of Naruto and maybe a half of it episode of Dragon Ball. I could only tell you I've heard from my friends who have a lot of love for either or both series. Smile.
See, you got like the nice little bit of a Venn diagram where you had somebody who watched Naruto and you had somebody who watched Dragon Ball. They could tell you about it.
And save you like 30 hours.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it would actually take to watch like Dragon Ball, for example, or Naruto. Like how many episodes and like if each one's like what, 24 minutes, you know, how long is that in hours?
Mm-hmm.
Not including like movies and stuff, because both series have like just a ton of movies. Yeah, Kane
Yeah.
is saying, by lack in watching Naruto and Dragon Ball as a kid, I made up for watching British TV shows. Oh my
I was gonna say British TV or the one I was going to say is Digimon.
Oh, Digimon.
Yeah. No, that's not it. Okay.
Oh, now it's going to get even more fun with the rain.
Fun. Oh, but I was gonna say this, Kane, you have the Digimon knowledge I crave.
Yeah. Hand it over, buddy.
Give it. I would love to play Digimon, like, as a stream. It's just a matter of, like, story. Because it's like, I like playing story, but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, because I think of Digimon Cyber Sleuth or was it Hacker's Memory would be fun. We never finished Hacker's Memory.
It was a good game.
It was just one of those, how do I explain? Like, I wanted to just get my own, like, in monster collecting games, I just want to get my own, you know, monsters right away, and it was just taking, maybe I was just super impatient though, maybe it actually isn't that bad, but I just wanted it so bad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was just so much story. Like a Sun and Moon situation, you know?
No, yeah. That's the saddest part about Sun and Moon. It's like, I do enjoy the story, but it's like, it's hard if you want to go replay the game.
Just for the gameplay, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no thing. I want to eventually replay Cyber eventually. I got Hazelmon and then dropped him off. That's how I do in too many Digimon video game or Digimon games. Give it all for me. Oh my god. You have a love that will span many, many games and millennia, it seems. It's very admirable. Kayla and I follow this content creator, Shenpai. We really enjoy their stuff. And we've been following them for a long time, but the reason I bring it up is it reminded me, Shenpai has been going through this big phase of loving Mob Psycho 100, and Kayla and I have maybe watched like 1 or 2 episodes when it came out, you know, but not since. But
yeah, eventually I do want to watch it.
yeah,
Just,
lower on the list. But
yeah, and I feel like sometimes, what's called slice of life is harder for me to get into. I really don't have a reason why. Just like, I just get bored sometimes.
yeah. Oh, but the reason I bring it up is they have this insane amount of merchandise for Mob Psycho and Reagan, like one of the characters in it. Like just so much stuff. And I was just like, Kayla and I were talking about it, we're like, yeah, I can't imagine collecting that much. And that's not in like a, oh, shame on that. I was like, it's admirable that somebody could be so devoted to something, yeah, and very different lifestyle stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I always think it's cool when people are like super obsessed with one character and I'm like, holy smokes, you know?
Just like me and my wool from Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. Oh, Hennessy is by far my favorite Digimon, one of my first Digis I've ever seen and still hasn't been dethroned. That's epic. Oh, and Kane saying, I remember watching Mob Psycho ages ago. I def agree. I fell into the trap of being a touch too boring start for me to get way into. It'd be a labor of love because I figured something I probably quite like.
No, yeah, I agree too.
No, I totally, it's one of those. No, Mob isn't a twin. He has a brother though, right?
Yeah, I thought he was a twin for a while, but I think it's just a brother.
Yeah, but it's one of those, I'm sure I would like actually go crazy for it, but I just need to get past the intro, if that makes sense. That's me with like both Kale and I for a lot of things. You just gotta get past the intro and then I just love something, you know?
Like for me, I feel like sometimes slice of life anime gives off a, what's it called? Podcast vibes for me, in the aspect of sometimes it's like if nothing super crazy
Wait, left. Is that shiny? No, it was just the eyes. I thought it was orange. Sorry. Now you're getting mugged.
Yes.
You were saying it's like a podcast.
Sometimes it gives off podcast vibes for me in the aspect of I'll get bored watching it, not because it's a bad story
Or
but
bad
it's like
animation or anything.
No, yeah, like it's not that it's bad anything, but it's like it's something lack thereof cool. Like if something cool isn't happening on the screen at all times, or at least interesting, it's like I'm like, okay, kind of bored. Yeah, I know that's a very bad way of putting it, but I feel like watching like shonen anime, like growing up and even now, it's like I bet that's done numbers to my attention span or my interest, you know?
Or just even social media in general.
No, yeah, you know, like I feel like there's a lot of things going into it, but I'm like, I just always have a hard time watching slice of life.
Also, Kane saying wool love is eternal. So true.
True.
One thing Kayla and I keep talking about making is little pin boards for our wools. Like getting a little mini cork board and, you know, printing out like art we've done or had done or, you know, like stuff like that and putting it on a little cork board, you know? I want to have decor of wool. Man, this has been a brutal no shiner episode, it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can give it like 1 or 2 more picnics or something, you know?
Yeah.
That's where I'm kind of feeling with this one. Oh, Kane, you do need to do more art of your wools or, you know, alts and all that kind of stuff. I would love to.
Yes.
I need to actually draw more again. I used to be in such like a I'm drawing every day, you know? Yeah, I'm like...
I feel like that's drawing as a whole.
At least for
like,
us.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I go through huge spikes of all I'm doing is drawing. And then it's like, okay, I'm taking a break. Takes a break for 3 months. Why is my art the same as it was before?
Yeah, I was way more consistent in high school too. Okay.
I feel like that's another thing where it's like, I feel like
I would draw in class, I think was my secret.
Yeah, true, same.
Like, I know this falls into a lot of drama. I'm not here to start drama, but what's it called?
You're just here to draw in class.
I'm just here to draw in class. Like, I know that was like a big point of contention, but like that's where I just like I was able to wait, was that Neckley?
No.
No, okay. Sorry, the orange eyes. But like drawing, what's it called? In class, like helped me stay calm and focus a little. Okay, sometimes I was able focus, and other times I like, it's like, what did they say? I'll be 100% honest. I think the later in high school I got, the less I was able to retain by doing it, but like early high school I was able to pay attention. I always dreaded when they would like collect notebooks though. I was like, oh no, you'll see my anime drawing.
I bet they see anime drawings all the time, like in high school and stuff.
Oh my god.
High school, middle school, I bet it's just like infested.
Oh wow, another anime eye.
Just like me.
Just like me, for real. Oh, Kane saying drawing in class on notebook paper was like one of the best drawings I ever did. That's how it felt though. Like you were free when you were drawing in class. There was something that hit different about drawing on, you know, that lined paper.
Could get the eyes the right size.
Yeah, I think it was one of those, oh yeah, well, because it's a lined piece of paper, or, you know, like, oh, this is just my school book, I'll just do a quick sketch or whatever, and I'm like, why is this better than the ones in my sketchbook? Probably because you're not holding yourself up to, you know, that standard of, if it's in the notebook, it has to be a good drawing, you know?
Quote unquote.
Like, that fake standard, or at least maybe I put that on myself, you know? But I was free in that. Like math textbook, or not textbook, notebook 2. Like that one could just last.
Yes.
Maybe after this one, go back to a Pokemon. Mayhaps. Wow, these guys are being a little sassy. Or a lot of sassy, if you will.
I will say it's the destination, but we can start doing our little wrap-up. Yeah.
What's it called? Trying to think of any major announcements. I think... No, you're good. I think the big one was... we'll have a little free time, so hopefully we'll be able to stream a little more consistently, because it was like us finalizing things at our current job and our new job and X, Y, and Z, you know, all crazy stuff. April and this beginning of May have been crazy, and I know June will be a good month, you know.
Yes.
Aside from that, we should be streaming tomorrow if everything goes right, you know.
Yes.
Aside from that, any other big announcements you can think of?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah, well, tomorrow we'll be streaming, if everything goes great, at 3 p.m. CST, and yeah, thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, and hanging out while we talk about mainly Trigun Stampede.
Watch it if you want to.
Yes, very good.
Very good. But with all that being said, have a good rest of your Saturday, everyone, or Sunday, or whatever day it is for you, and we will see you all next time.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.